Hi everyone. Welcome back to Speak Pro Product. I'm so glad you're here today. We have another powerful story to help you improve your English through listening, reading, and shadowing. If you're trying to understand native speakers more clearly, or if you want to speak English with more confidence, this video is perfect for you. We'll follow a story full of emotion, misunderstanding, and surprise. And don't forget, you can pause the video at any time and repeat after me to practice your shadowing. It's a great way to copy my pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation. Now, let's talk about today's story. This is the story of David and a girl named Anna. David is a young man in his 20s who works at a local bookstore in the city. He's kind, polite, and always tries to help people. Every day, David sees many customers, some nice, some rude, and some just quiet. But one afternoon, something unusual happens. It's a quiet Wednesday, and David is arranging books in the history section. He's focused, almost lost in the world of books. Then, he hears the door open and the little bell above it ring. A young woman walks in quickly. She doesn't smile. She doesn't look around. She walks straight to the counter, her face serious, her eyes tired. David notices her. He watches as she stands by the register without saying anything for a few seconds. David walks up to her with a warm smile. "Hi there. Can I help you with anything?" he asks kindly. The woman looks at him but doesn't smile. "Do you have this book?" she asks, holding out her phone. She's pointing to the screen, not even looking up at him. Her voice is flat. No a please, and no a hello, just the question. David takes a quick look. "Yes," he says, trying to stay cheerful. "It's in the fiction section. Come with me, I'll show you." But she doesn't thank him. She just follows him silently. As they walk, David thinks, "Oh wow, she's really rude." In his head, he starts building a story. Maybe she's just one of those people who think they're better than others. She's not friendly. She doesn't smile. No eye contact. Just cold. He starts to feel a little annoyed, but he doesn't say anything. He finds the book, hands it to her, and says, "Here it is." She takes it, nods, and walks back to the counter. Still no smile. Still no a thank you. At the register, David rings up the book. "That'll be $14.99, he says. She gives him the money without a word. He hands her the receipt, and she leaves just as quickly as she came. No goodbye. No have a nice day. David watches her go. He sighs. Some people just don't have manners, he thinks. But then, something unexpected happens. Later that evening, the bookstore is about to close. David is putting away some books when the door opens again. It's the same woman. This time, she looks different. Her eyes are red, like she's been crying. Her hands are shaking a little. And in her hand, she's holding something, a small paper bag. She walks up to David, and this time she looks him in the eye. "I'm sorry," as she says quietly. David is surprised. "Sorry?" "Yes," she says. "For earlier. I wasn't very nice to you, and I wanted to explain." She takes a deep breath. "My name is Anna. This morning, I got some bad news. My mother is in the hospital. She had a heart attack. I left work and went straight to see her. She's stable now, but I was so scared. After I left the hospital, I remembered something. She loves that book, the one I bought earlier. She always said it was her favorite when she was young. I thought it might cheer her up, even just a little. So I came here to buy it for her." David doesn't know what to say. Anna continues. "I was in a rush. I was worried. I wasn't thinking clearly. And I didn't mean to be rude. I had so much on my mind." Then she holds out the paper bag. "This is for you," she says. "It's a muffin from the cafe down the street. It's my way of saying thank you, and I'm sorry." David takes the bag slowly. "You didn't have to do this," he says gently. "No," she says. "I did. Because sometimes people judge too fast, and I think you thought I was just a mean person." David nods slowly. "Yeah," he admits. "I kind of did." They both smile, just a little. That moment, just a few words, a small gift, a shared understanding, completely changes how David sees her. She's not rude. She's not cold. She's human. Just like him. Carrying pain, trying to be strong. After that day, Anna becomes a regular customer at the bookstore. She always smiles, always says hello. David always greets her by name. Sometimes they talk about books. Sometimes they just share a friendly smile. But David never forgets the lesson she taught him. You never know what someone is going through. Sometimes what looks like rudeness is actually pain. And that's the story. But it's also a lesson for English and for life. So, what can we learn from this story? First, don't jump to conclusions. In English, we often say don't judge a book by its cover. This story is a perfect example. David thought Anna was rude, but she was just going through something difficult. Second, when you speak English, or any language, tone and body language matter. At first, Anna's voice was flat and her face serious. That made David think she was unfriendly. But when she explained her situation, her voice softened. Her words became more emotional. That's the power of tone. Third, This story is full of useful phrases and expressions. Let's go through a few together. Can I help you with anything? This is a common and polite way to offer help, especially in shops or customer service. She doesn't smile. She doesn't look around. These short sentences are easy to understand and great for practice. They show how to describe what someone is doing or not doing. He starts to feel a little annoyed. Annoyed is a useful word to describe mild anger or irritation. Not strong like angry, but still uncomfortable. She's not cold. She's human. A beautiful and simple line that reminds us everyone has feelings. I had so much on my mind. This means someone is thinking about many things, usually worries or problems. You never know what someone is going through. A powerful sentence that teaches empathy. And now, it's time to practice some shadowing. I'll say a phrase. Then I'll pause. You repeat after me. Ready? She's not cold. She's human. I had so much on my mind. You never know what someone is going through. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm sorry for earlier. Thank you, and I'm sorry. Great job. These short, real-life sentences help you sound more natural and confident in English. And finally, let's talk about the big idea behind this story. Learning English isn't just about vocabulary and grammar. It's about connection. It's about understanding people, their feelings, their situations, their reasons. This story reminds us that every word we say, every tone we use, every smile we give or don't give, it all communicates something. So when you practice English, try to practice emotion too. Think about how the characters feel. Try to speak not just with your mouth, but with your heart. That's the kind of English that connects people. And that's the kind of English we practice here at Speak Pro Product. If you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Speak Pro Product. Share it with your friends, and keep practicing your shadowing every day. The more you listen and repeat, the better your speaking will become. Before we go, remember this. Behind every quiet face is a loud story. Listen closely. Speak kindly. And never stop learning. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm proud of your progress. I'll see you in the next video, where another story is waiting to help you speak better English. Take care, and keep speaking with Speak Pro Product.